Hi everybody, it's Darla at Scrap Happens here with Tuesday's tip. Today I'm going to show you a new technique. Well, it's not a new technique, it's an old technique, but it's new to me. I haven't done it before. It's called Faux Mother of Pearl. And to do it, you need glossy paper, and you need re-inkers, and you need the all-purpose frosted white ink as well. So let's get started. I'm going to show you a card that I made with this technique. You can see the sentiment and the braid is made with that technique. And so here's that stamp set. It's beautifully braided. Here's the braided punch that goes with it. And I stamped the image in Versamark, and then I used white embossing powder on it. And now I'm going to show you how to make the faux Mother of Pearl. I have glossy paper right here, and you're going to take a wadded up plastic baggie, shake up your frosted white ink, and I just put it on the baggie and I dab it around. Add a little more. And then add a little more. Oops, you don't want that dimensional in there. Well, go figure, he wants to stay. Okay, and I'm gonna set this aside to dry. But in the meantime, so here's what it looks like after you've stamped it with the baggie. In the meantime, I have another one that is already dried here. You can see, and I'm going to show you how to add some color to it. So the first thing I did was I used my re-inker. Oh, can I open that? Okay, and I've already added some ink in here. And I'm just going to dab it onto the paper. I'm going to add a little more. This is Petal Pink because I wanted it to look like a real shell. So I tried to pick colors that I thought were in a real shell. I think it's abalone shell, that's Mother of Pearl. And then you just take a paper towel and you kind of wipe it off. Okay, next I have some Pool Party ink. I have a little baggie. Add a little more. And I just drop it in the ink pad because I can reuse it. It'll stay moist. That's been waiting for an hour in there while my son worked out in the next room. He's here living with us until his house closes. But he was working out in my husband's gym, which is next to my shop, and blaring his music. So I was like, oh, well, I can't do my video now. So it stays moist in there so you can use it. And then last, I'm going to use some Highland Heather. Oops, I want to close it, which is in there. And then I'm just gonna wipe it off. And then you can see the different colors in it as you move it. I hope you can see that. I'm looking into my camera and I think you can see it. So here's another piece that I made to use on a card. I cut it out with the stitched shapes framelits, and I added some little blooms that I punched Isn't it pretty? Isn't it a fun technique? And then here it is again on the final card. Gosh, there's so many options. You can stamp on it. I stamped on it with Stays On black ink. And makes a pretty card. So that's what I have for you. Thank you so much for stopping by today. I'll have this card pictured on my blog at scraphappensherewithdarla.com, so you can have all the details there, unless you want to listen to my video over and over. I also will have the measurements of everything. And there's lots of other inspiration on my blog, so be sure to check it out. If you need any of these supplies, you can also buy them at my store that you can click on Shop Now on my blog and get any of these supplies. While you're sheltering in place, you can try some techniques like I'm doing. Hey, thank you so much for stopping by today. Have a great day, and I will see you next week with Tuesday's tip.